Greetings, everyone. Today, I want us to talk about power. And power, in its simplest form, is the ability to influence people, the ability to direct people, the ability to make people do what you want, whether they like it or not. That's power right there. Now, I think real power is in the ability not to control others, not only to control others, but mostly on how you can control yourself. That's real power there. Yes, because your position and your authority and your fame and everything can make you sway people from left to right, command them, make them do whatever is in your mind. But the question is, can you control yourself? Yes. Can you control what you say? It's important. Do you react appropriately? When situations come up and people insult you or people speak down on you or people trigger you, how do you react? That's real power right there. When you have something to say, but you decide not to say it because it may cause harm or it may actually hurt people. You decide not to say it because it may spoil things. Yes, that's real power right there. Sometimes we've just got to tell ourselves something. Sometimes when we're in the midst of a situation, we have to speak to ourselves and tell ourselves to shut up. Just shut up. Keep quiet. Can you for once tell yourself to keep quiet? Must you talk? Must you respond to everything? Come on. When I see some people display immaturity, they don't know they are immature, but to them they are. Proverbs 25:28. It says a man who cannot control himself is like a city without walls. A city without walls. Anything can penetrate it and bring it down at any time. A man with real power will watch his tongue. He watch what to say, when to say it, and how he says it. He knows how to react to what people say to him and when people confront him. In the heat of the moment, he knows how to react. There is a saying, a good word spoken at the right time calms down tension. A good word spoken at the right time calms down tension. And have you heard that deep saying which says, there are some things better left unsaid? Sometimes you have some things in mind to say, but don't say it. That's true power. Not that you don't know, but you don't say it. Many years I've been trying to, how can I influence people? But over the years, the more you get older, the more you discover that the person you have to influence the more is you. Because if you influence yourself rightly, if you teach yourself to speak when you have to speak, how you have to speak, that's when you make the real impact. Not reacting at every time, but being proactive. You determine the pace of things by, first of all, controlling yourself. Yes. Many countries wouldn't have gone to battle if they had controlled themselves. Yes. Some presidents have given harsh statements out of lack of self-control. Proverbs 31, the mother of Lemuel, King Lemuel was telling him, listen to me, my son. Strong drink is not meant for kings. Yes. Why was she saying that? When you are intoxicated with alcohol, you may misbehave. And in the words of a king, there is power. What in those days, whatever a king says is executed. There is power in the word of a king. So the mother is advising King Lemuel, stay away from strong drink and stay away from women. Don't give your strength to women, because a woman may make you take decisions and say things you don't have to say. I'm talking about in that particular context. So, like I said, power is the ability to influence people, to influence the course of things, to determine where things will move to. But let me tell you something. The real power is in controlling yourself. Can you discipline yourself to pray when you have to pray? Can you discipline yourself to meditate when you have to? Can you discipline yourself to study? Sometimes we just have to listen more. Listen more. When you get to a space, irrespective of what you know, just keep quiet and listen to people. Don't always try to be a lecturer, because you may just have people sitting down there who know some things you don't know. And no matter what you know, there are some things people know that you have to keep quiet and listen to them. So even though you're the professor, you're the lecturer, I don't care how schooled you are, sometimes you have to discipline yourself, hold yourself, keep quiet, keep your mouth shut, and listen. Just listen. And sometimes you have to learn to be alone. You must not always be in the crowd. There are some people that don't have that control. They always want to have people around them. Real men, strong men, sometimes they stay alone. They have a reflection. The eagle, when the eagle is getting old, 40 years old, and the wings are not strong anymore, and the beak is getting weak, the eagle takes itself to a solitude place, break its beak and everything, and stays there for a long time until the feathers grow back and the beak grows again and it comes back. Sometimes you have to be silent. Sometimes you have to withdraw, empower yourself, and come back stronger, come back better, come back more influential, more impactful. That is real power right there, not just in controlling people. Some people only fight to be in position of authority because they want to use it to oppress people. Don't do that. Real power, like I said, is the ability to first control yourself. The highest level of power is to control yourself. Galatians 5:22 to 23 is talking about the fruits of the Holy Spirit. One of them is what? Self-control. And another part of self-control is in your ability to be frugal. The fact that you have more doesn't mean you have to spend more. Yes. To have the ability to afford doesn't mean you must afford it. Yes. It's important. Let me leave it right there. Let this one sink with us, and another time I can still bring more to us. Just let's before we go. Self-control is not every sexual activities that is presented before you for free that you have to take it, because that one alone has sent many people to their early grave. God bless you. I believe I'm speaking to disciplined men. I'm speaking to people that are in power, people that yearn to be powerful. In as much as you strive for that level of power, first of all, look inside of yourself and know that the real power is in you to control yourself. Yes. God bless you. May the peace of the Lord be with you. And may the Holy Spirit help you to control yourself. Make only decisions that will benefit humanity, not just benefit yourself alone. God bless you.